Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the historic signing of the Treaty of Viata. I am Duke Orca von Neptune II, here representing the great city and duchy of Eisenstadt, and with me is Viceroy High Five Collector, who will be the representative for Viata in this glorious formation of the Viatan Commonwealth. High Five Collector, say hello.
Hello, hello.
All right, so now that we're actually going to go over this treaty, I should probably switch to that one. Okay. Now everyone should be able to see that. So, what would you like to go over before we actually sign this?
Well, there's a couple of specific ones. I just want to go over the defense because I believe I understand what you're actually inferring to, what you said about
So
2.2.
2.2. Okay. Yep.
Which part was it?
So Article 2.2, and then section. Do you know which section you
I
were
don't
concerned
remember
with?
the section exactly. I just remember it was a failure to defend Einstead will result in automatic dissolution of this treaty. However, defend Einstead is very vague because if we fail to, that is technically a failure to defend Einstead.
Mm.
However, I believe the intent was that we attempt to defend Einstein. We don't just ditch it.
Um.
I'd like clarification on that one.
Okay. So the way I see it, if Eisenstadt is attacked and Viata does nothing, then that's the same thing as the treaty being over, or at least that should be the end of the
Yeah.
treaty. But also, if Eisenstadt is like if we try and Eisenstadt gets yeeted, then the treaty is also ending, just sort of in a different way.
Yeah.
So is
Like the loyalty still remains, but however, because Einstein was just taken over, it no longer has the same grounds.
so because in that sense, then Eisenstadt would cease to exist,
But then
essentially.
technically we would if we were able to then get Einstein back,
That
we
is
would be
true.
able to resolve things.
Yeah, although I assume that would need a new treaty anyhow, so
Yeah, but it would basically, unless we were changing terms and negotiations and
that's true.
details of such things, we could literally just re-sign it, call something else. Like it's really the same thing.
That's what I think we would do. So I'm actually fine with that as it is. I don't think that
Mm.
needs more clarification.
That works then. Yeah, I just wanted to
Okay,
specify what the intention was because
that's
in
fair.
the event that even if you guys were able to defend yourselves, but let's say in real life we weren't able to actually be a part of the defending,
Mm,
it wasn't like we went out of our way to not be able to. It was more so we
mm.
weren't able to actually at that specific time. The war was decided without our schedule and
Ab-
conflicts being able to be.
Ability to participate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fair. I I
Because like
think
in
that
that situation.
since we're since you're allowed to reject a war in the mod, then I think what we would do is we would just make sure that both Viata and Eisenstadt would have to be available for that to
Absolutely. Perfect. I just
actually go
want to
through.
make sure that that was the actual intention because of
Yeah,
the specific
no, that
wording. I want to make sure that that was
that's fair.
clarification for.
Any other concerns?
Uh, Sorry, my memory's failing me. want to say that there was one other, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. The commonality law I really enjoyed along with the religion one, of course, because religion was basically, yeah, we'll respect each other, we won't
Yep.
prohibit each other, we'll be great. With the taxations, I do believe we need to discuss further on actually how
Yeah,
that will come into play.
that was a difficult one to write.
Yeah,
Do 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 do.
because first it's like, okay, they'll be subjected, you guys would be subjected to all taxes issued by
Mm-hmm.
the crown. And then in the last it says, the Duke's authority shall, oh no, taxes issued by the Viating crown do not apply to Iceland. So I was a little confused by that because it was first the
Yes.
crown.
So the crown refers to the ruler of the Commonwealth, while the Viatan crown refers specifically to whoever rules Viata specifically. And even though they're the same person, technically, they can act in two different capacities.
They hold two different roles and therefore they have
Yeah,
two different terms and titles.
yeah. So,
Okay, for sure. So let's if in the situation in which case they're the same person, it would be basically yeah, they can issue tax, but they have to issue tax as a part of the Commonwealth, in which case
exactly.
Viaden would also have it. It wouldn't be just Einstad, whatnot.
Yes. No,
But Viadens can't.
you definitely can't levy a tax on just Eisenstadt.
Of course, of course.
um, but yeah, you can also issue taxes that would specifically be just for Viata,
Hmm.
sort of a regional thing. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, since we have one government that has two different jurisdictions, it gets a little bit complicated. So when you're administering those jurisdictions, you just have to be careful as to always be acting in the correct capacity for whichever
Mhm.
one you're intending to.
Remembering that, am I currently acting as a Viaden or am I acting as a member of the Commonwealth, like a
Yeah.
leader of the Commonwealth?
What's the word that I used for that? Uh,
Mm.
Zollberger.
Zollberger, yes. Zollberger, I think, believe the term was for like the actual Commonwealth, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, because
Oh
I
wait, I don't
definition.
I don't think I did use that. It's just the Commonwealth in this treaty.
You did use Zollberger a couple times,
I
I
used
believe.
Zollberger, but not Zollberg. At least I hope I didn't use Zollberg. Zollberg. Zollberger. Burgers, 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 burger,
And then you also use
burger.
Zollkonig.
Yes, Zollkonig, which is,
Viada, not Commonwealth.
yeah, that's the specific member for the, no, that's for Commonwealth, not Viada. And that's the specific individual. The crown is the government in general, whereas Zollkonig is the individual.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah,
Zollkonig is the actual individual who's both Commonwealth and King.
exactly.
Okay, okay.
Because technically, your government could be larger. You could switch to some kind of constitutional monarchy or just a
Mhm.
straight up democracy, and we could still call it the crown.
Yeah.
That's why I separated, in case there's any change in governmental structure. We don't need to go over the entire treaty all over again.
Perfect. Yeah, that makes sense why you were separating the two because
Mm-hmm.
development of countries do end up being like that.
Yeah,
Or kingdom.
regime changes do occasionally happen.
Yeah.
So we've made it all the way to taxation. Anything else?
Well, we wanted to discuss further on the taxation can occur, but in what way would you actually find taxations? Like I was thinking
Oh,
taxations wouldn't come as much as financially as it would be resource wise,
yeah,
because
probably.
it makes sense. Like, for example, the Commonwealth that goes to do the path between the two, then they would need resources to be able to do the
Yeah.
two. We actually need to talk about that path because I don't know how we're going to blend the two designs, but that'll be fine. We'll figure it out.
It could also apply to like external tariffs or something like that. That's technically a form of tax. If we wanted to do some strange way of an income tax or something like that, hypothetically, it's possible, although it would be a logistical nightmare, but it could be done.
Yeah, I
So,
was kind of like, I feel the need for a tax, but I also don't feel the need for tax
yeah,
because there's not much that, like, we already have such a cooperative stance with each
yeah.
other.
That's kind
So,
of the stage that we're at as well. There's not really a need for tax. Basically, we've
mhm.
just nationalized all of our industry. Well, I suppose in this case it would be more like, hmm, I suppose
Yeah,
sort of
we
nationalized
support the
because it's,
organization. We support the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth. I
yeah,
just
yeah,
refer to the Commonwealth as an organization. I'm good at terms.
yeah. Okay, so we're going on tax now, or
I believe so. I believe
okay,
so.
Religious self-determination is fine.
Love that. Yeah.
Foreign policy.
Made sense.
Okay.
Justice made sense too. It's basically, yeah, we'll discuss it. Has to have, if there's a
Mhm.
crime that occurs in one, yeah, you have to work together to get the
Yep.
properly get justice.
Succession. Succession is good.
Succession was a little confusing simply because of the terms,
Yep.
but I understood it for the most part. Elections for the most part. And I
Yeah, so there's only elections for if there's a succession crisis of the Commonwealth.
yes. Commonwealth itself, Viaden is separate. We have our
Mhm.
own policies, and by policies I mean we're not that big for policies, but we have our own sort of form of communication.
Mm.
Deciding factors. You go by law, we go by let's see how things go. And then we obviously have these treaties that we make sure we uphold along the way.
All right, and renegotiation and dissolution is fine.
Made sense, yeah.
All right, then the last thing is ratification. We just need a fake
Oh,
signature
there
from you.
was one more thing that I wanted to
Oh,
possibly add
yep.
was I think we should have a form of communication to keep each other updated on the ongoings of each other's kingdoms.
Okay. Like some kind of bulletin or
Basically, a bulletin or just a report to each other
okay, yeah.
once every 2 months, once a month, depending on how crazy things are.
Do we want that in the treaty or do we just want to sort of be like, hey, we're in a government together. We're just gonna do this without
I actually just didn't
keep
know
each other
whether
in the
that
loop.
needs to be part of the treaty or not. I don't know the politics behind it, but if you're completely down to just have that as our
Oh
own
no, I'm
form of, we can figure things out from there,
yeah. I
then
think
I'm
that
completely okay with that.
if we wanted to get things written down or something like that, we could do it separately in like a policy of some kind,
Absolutely.
a policy or a law that comes after, because we can always add on
Mhm.
different things later, but we don't want to overcomplicate this too much, the treaty
Absolutely.
itself. So,
Yeah.
all
Perfect.
right,
Okay. So I have already requested edit to access, and I am just waiting for access to actually be
oh,
able to sign it.
let me go to the mail then, and hopefully, or can I just do it from here? Share?
You could also, yeah, just go ahead and share it to me.
Got
You
it.
need my
Got it.
email, so
Yeah, I would need your email for that, which you might not want to share on stream.
yeah, you're just sharing everyone else's on stream.
That is true.
I love that. Here, let me just, I'll just,
I'm
I
trying
guess
not
like,
to share it too much. There we go. Share requests, share. Okay, well, I accidentally shared your email on stream anyhow, so we'll have to blur that in the highlights or whatever. Okay, cool. Go ahead, make your edit.
perfect. And then let's just go ahead and scroll all the way down. And how did you do this? You just inserted drawing a little bit?
I just had an image, like a PNG, that I just copy pasted.
Well, it just so happens I don't have one, so I'm just gonna
Ah,
do a drawing.
that works too.
Although I am doing a mouse right now, which is very scary. Here. Okay then.
Okay, so I have news about this Jing Jing character.
Okay.
Apparently he decided to go and destroy the iron farm, so
Oh.
killed all the villagers. So, yeah, now he dies. At least within Eisenstadt.
Oh yeah, right now I'm kind of just mad at him too. So as far as I'm aware, he's just killing stuff.
All right, you might want to extend his kill on sight order to the entire Commonwealth then. So that way we can make it official. If we want to change it later, then that's that. Cool.
We can just, yeah, perfect.
So we've got our treaty all signed. That's good
Okay,
to go. It's
his pens are fun.
a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Why am I connected to there? Okay, let's connect to the correct server. And there's a raid. Joy.
Oh, no one's on now.
Yeah, most
There
people
was like
are.
11 people on earlier. No word of a lie. I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, speaking of, they mentioned that those security you should not use dirt because paths are not considered full blocks. You can just open them up.
Oh, yep.
In
Makes
fact,
sense.
Black Arrow let me know that. Did you see the message, by the way, about
Which,
him joining us?
yes, I did.
Perfect. Any thoughts on that one?
Oh, any thoughts on that? Not in particular. Um, yeah, I'm quite happy to recognize him as the legitimate ruler of Nurgend, and say that we're going to do everything in our power to restore him to his kingdom.
Yeah, because hopefully we could just get them as part of the Commonwealth as well when we actually reinstate.
That would be sick.
Yeah. So did Noragami just say that it's not in the rules? That's in their opinion, it's not in the rules? 'Cause I'm pretty sure
I mean, their opinion doesn't matter, so
they're not admins, so.
yeah.
But that tells me that they probably put me in lava. Do you need assistance? I might open up Minecraft again now that no one else is on. I didn't want that many people on at once. I won't be on for a long time.
I mean, I agree with him. It should definitely be in the rules section, but
You
also
agree with that?
the whoever said that it should be in the rules or announcements section, but because that definitely should be in the rules section.
Oh look, they weren't able to do anything to me. That's great.
Or they didn't bother. They didn't realize they could.
That's also true. Is Jing Jing still on? No, they're not.
No.
Oh, it's just them. Perfect. It's just allies that are on. By the way, you have seen our castle. I've heard.
Yes, I've seen it at one point.
I've also heard that you had an opinion regarding the
Yes. It's sort of a dark on dark, so you don't really get much contrast. I would probably switch it from dark oak to spruce, maybe, or oak.
Possibly. We're
Maybe
definitely
even a
adding a
birch.
purple accent. So I
Hmm.
don't know what his idea is there. Quite possible that he intends to add a purple accent, which will be the highlight. I'm hoping at least, because you're right, it is very much a dark on dark. But it matches the floor really well. As per Root, mixed emotions. Then again, he's also only been on for the last 3 days, and he made all of this within 3 days, so you know.
Yup.
Oh, shall we talk about war? Declaration of
Yes.
war. Because you
Um,
want to make a declaration of war, and I believe that Holly also
yes.
did. You hadn't actually communicated there.
So, yes, I would really love to declare war on Antithesis. Because,
Yeah,
yeah,
I would approve with that one.
oh my, the lag. Oh, frick. They have a Ravager. X's are annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
I assume this is the raid.
Yup.
I'll come help. Be over shortly. Let's call it. Braden.
Very nice. We did it.
Oh, so I suppose that means you don't need me anymore.
I suppose not.
Oh, time to work on the windmill.
Yeah.
Who took all our wheat? Oh, that was probably them. What am I thinking? Although they shouldn't be able to take your wheat. They should only be able to trample on it. Which they didn't do. That's confusing. Oh, no, I didn't claim it. Never mind.
That explains something. The reason that the chicken collector wasn't collecting any of the eggs is that there weren't any hoppers.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
I somehow acquired 16 eggs. Oh, yeah. Black Arrow was able to kill Lychee.
Good.
And then I decided, I'm going to destroy his grave because he had nothing in his thing that wasn't cheap stuff. Although we had 16 eggs and I took the eggs. I destroyed his grave before he could get to it, hoping it would just despawn before it got there. I didn't want to count my inventory. He's done permanent damage, so I've done permanent damage. Although it's not really even at all. He's done permanent damage on a much bigger scale.
Yeah. Looks like somebody came just to steal my bones, which is a bit strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they stole a bunch of things that weren't really worth stealing. Which, I mean, I'm fine with, but seems a little odd.
By the way, if you would ever like golden carrots, I got you.
Very
I have
nice.
golden carrots. I have too many. Yeah, I have easy access. Black Arrow just asked for food, so I gave him 4 stacks of golden carrots just on the fly.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I love golden carrots. I didn't know how amazing they were beforehand. Now as a villager. What am I doing?
Good question.
All life decisions, yeah. I'll make that. Phantom membranes are valuable, yes? No, maybe so.
Not really. There's not a whole lot of uses for them. In the vanilla game, you can use them to repair Elytra, and that's it. Which, yeah, tons of applications now that Elytra are banned. And then with my data packs, I think you can make ink sacs and paper. So.
Interesting. That doesn't really do a whole lot.
So glad. So glad that there are so many people.
Wish we didn't have as many enemies as we did.
Yeah. Especially because, we have been so very aggressive in our tactics of, actually building our kingdom in the way that we were intended to. And not being douchebags.
Yep.
So glad that people feel that it's necessary to
my confusion is if it's the lore related or if it's just personal mean people.
I can't tell, and I don't think it actually really matters.
Good point. Well, I just haven't decided, do I not like them as people or do I not like them as players? That's where the only reason it matters to me is, but like, do I actually care about going on a call with them or do I just flat on avoid it?
Okay, well, so we're going to declare our support for Black Arrow as the rightful sovereign of Nurgend, and what was the other thing we were going to do? Oh, yes. We were going to go to war with whoever the... Oh, yes, Antithesis. They're so dumb, I can't even be bothered to remember their name.
I just call them antithesis because it's more fun. They don't deserve to have their name pronounced right. Well,
I mean,
deserved is
they've
one
never
thing.
specified which was the correct way, so...
That is true.
I mean, you kind of have to give it to them. Antithesis is a great name for their team, because what they're doing is completely antithetical to everything that this server is trying to be.
Mm-hmm.
They're just the worst.
That's true. That is true. I'd just say the fact that trapdoors are more expensive than half
Doors?
slabs is kind of funny.
Yeah. Also doors.
Oh, that's true too.
They're more expensive than doors. You're getting half the material for, like, I think twice the price.
That is very true.
Oh yes, netherite. We need netherite ASAP.
That's true. I don't mind doing netherite mining.
Yeah,
Just a little tedious.
yeah.
I need to have the right gear. I haven't done many sheep. Been getting sheep very often lately, so
That's it. Come into the claim, my pretties. So that I can milk you for your gunpowder at 0 risk. Okay, netherite mining time. Netherite is over this
a way for us
direction.
to make trades exclusive to those that are part of the Commonwealth.
Sorry?
Is there a way to make trades exclusive to those who are part of the Commonwealth?
If you stick it behind a wall that only Commonwealth people could get inside, yes.
Suppose, but how would
But
you
that's
make it? Oh, I suppose you'd end up having to use redstone, hey?
probably
Interesting.
some kind of passport system, perhaps.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the optimal nether mining height again. Netherite mining height, I should say. It's pretty deep, I thought. unexpected
Oh
lava
yeah,
pools
everyone's
are always
tripping
so fun.
logs is making things a little annoying. I just saw your Discord.
Mhm.
It's not just annoying, it's just a little rude.
Hmm.
Logs concluded as full blocks. Should be.
I should probably research netherite ore distributions. Or somebody else can have done it first.
Another thing that I am not very familiar with is protection of the flag.
Yeah, I'm a little confused on that too.
Okay, so you're not the person to go to or it's saying, hey, how do I do this?
Yeah, I need to research that as well.
If we do really intend to go to war, proper war, that would be an issue.
Yeah. Certainly. Yeah, sometimes they do that.
It's not possible to just destroy the bed itself. Or just wait till morning, I suppose.
Oh, so this is the correct level. I have the power of the internet. Why am I not?
With those all done, what we're gonna do now is gonna done. Wow. Oh. At this level.
Ah, why 12?
Here, building. Get that done. And then on to the with those all done, what we're gonna do now is gonna put floors in. And this floor is a little bit. We're gonna place some does mean that this bomb-proof. Next step is you need to request there are windows on sides
Maybe I should not be doing this in a basalt delta. I'm surprised I've only picked up this much stuff so far.
Fine.
There we go. Definitely should have emptied my inventory before going to the nether. Might have
Would
been
have been wise.
a smart thing to do. Oh, there's a claim here.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was not expecting that.
What level did they claim that? Speaking of, need to claim the other side, hey? We've done
Hmm.
that. You know when the next set of claims were? I know there was supposed to be 2 weeks to claim reward things, buildings.
Yeah, and then James went AWOL, so
AWOL, meaning?
I'm not entirely sure what it means, but it's like the military term for when somebody just disappears.
Ah, got it.
Like MIA, but not quite the same thing, because, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
I've heard the term before, I don't entirely understand what it stands for.
Thank you for not pretending you do, because otherwise I would just get more confused.
Yeah. I just know how to use it.
Yeah, I think I know the term too. How to explain it, though, and actually know for sure if I know it. No idea.
Yeah.
This, probably you'd notice by now, it's almost left. This is kind of a
Looks like it's a fairly large claim, actually.
Interesting.
Although, mind you, that's from 2 very close together data points, so not really the best indication.
Hmm.
Let's see what happens when I follow it up a bit more.
I suppose because you're both admin and not, you could literally just ask admin to find out who owns the claim because you do have the right for that.
That is true.
Interesting.
I don't care that much about it, though.
Fair enough. The curiosity does exist.
Yeah. It appears Jing Jing is part of the Fenrau Confederacy, which might put a bit of a damper on our alliance if we have a kill on sight order for him.
Oh, interesting. We should speak with the Fenrir Confederacy about.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how to do that, but
Who's their
probably
king
just
again?
say
Oh, wait. DG Ethan 101.
realization there. I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
Oh, lucky day. Yeah, that's fun.
I'm assuming that you're fine with the idea of formalizing an alliance with Fenral.
Yes.
Okay. Then on behalf of the Viceroy of the Greater Viatan Commonwealth, I'm going to issue an envoy to their king.
Absolutely. Please do. This is in all of our benefit.
Okay, cool. I have officially sent an envoy seeking an alliance between the Greater Viatan Commonwealth and the Fenrau Confederacy.
Perfect.
So hopefully,
And quick question: what form does this envoy?
I just
Okay.
sent him a Discord message and was like, "Hey, yo, we'd like
Perfect.
to formalize an alliance with you."
Perfect.
And I specified that the envoy had been, or rather, the message had been authorized by the Viceroy, and therefore did not conflict with the treaty that we
Oh.
just signed. You know, just in case that was any concern of his.
Of course, just in case.
You know, some people get antsy about that kind of stuff.
Mhm. Do they know about the Commonwealth signature
The
signing?
signing of the ratification of the treaty. I
Yeah.
don't know for certain, but you know,
On the off chance.
you know. I wish there was some kind of lava sponge. That would be very convenient.
Lava sponge?
Yeah, you know how, like, with sponges you can suck up a whole bunch of water really easily? It'd be nice if there was something like that for lava.
That's true. Oh dang, I forgot to do that.
I'm not sure what that would look like, because...
I'm not quite sure either.
But I would appreciate it.
That'd make things much easier.
Indeed.
Oh dang.
Dang nabbit, the claim is in the way. Darn claim. I think it's time to return to the surface.
To the real world.
I mean, the Nether is a real world, just not home,
To our world, I suppose.
I suppose. Home and native overworld.
Land?
Am I going to surface in a lava lake? I have a feeling I might. I would rather not do that. It's starting to increasingly look like that might be the case.
Oh.
Either that or I might get very lucky.
Mhm.
Okay, so far so good. Hey, we got lucky. I love it when I get lucky.
Bad order. The heck am I supposed to do? The heck?
I think I found out what the claim might be. Or maybe
Yeah?
not. It might be the Fenrir Confederacy.
Ah.
But then again, it might also not. Is it this way? It's this way. I'll just drop off some of this in CJ's. All of CJ's extra mining storage.
Okay.
That should do the trick. CJ has
I'm
a
not
lot of mining storage.
It's true.
He does need it.
agreed.
This point. Once we've filled all of all of these bits. The next step.
You know, it sure would be nice to go like 3 days without having a major diplomatic incident.
Mm-hmm. And actually, my brother just came up, so I'm going to take that note and actually leave. Oh, by the way, my brother does say hi.
Oh, hey, CJ.
And I only am telling you now because I keep forgetting to.
That's fair. Tell
In
him
all
that
fairness, we were in the middle of signing and he just kind of said, interrupted the explanation.
Yeah.
Because I'm very interrupting.
Anyways, I'm going to go.
Cool.
Cool.
Tell CJ that if he wants to squat up on stream, then that's fine too.
Moo.
Huh? Tell him that you are currently streaming if he would like to join. Right? Yes?
Yeah, if he wants to
I passed
squat
on
up,
enough.
that's all good.
Toodle. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I suppose I should actually look at chat. Hello, 7 Alex. It's the... I'm so far behind on the chat. Okay, so... RXL says, ran into Harley and my bro at Boston Pizzas. Yes, they were doing that. I completely forgot about it. I wasn't able to go anyhow. I had work. But that is pretty swifty. And hello, also 7 Alex. How did this door get removed? I need iron. Iron. I require iron. I suppose I should probably turn on some music now. Now that we're not having conversation fill the empty space. I think this stream was even tagged as jazz, so definitely should do that just to not be misleading. Oh, right. Let's not use Window Media Player. And let's also not use the central monitor for everything. There we go. So that's that fixed. That's that. Bam. There we go. Okay. chest. I needed a chest. Now we should actually be collecting eggs. Remember this used to work to prevent doors from getting broken down by zombies? Don't know if it still does. Be cool if it still did. Hello? There we go. I wasn't planning to grind for netherite all night, but here we are. Well, not all night, obviously. I have work tomorrow. Not sure what time. I should definitely check what time. Should check what time before continuing. Just go to town. Isn't that in town? Okay, you can stop. Okay, I'm working for it. We can stay up a bit. We can stay up even later than we did yesterday. Not that we should. Oh, wait a second. We got a song like that? And we didn't do anything with it? What? Here we go. Okay. So we'll return the iron. Actually, we should save this one for when we actually get mining. There we go, that goes there. Where did the dirt go though? Okay. Very strange. Okay, not in here apparently. That's super cool. Did it end up getting sucked in? Yup. There we go. That one we shouldn't be able to... Yeah, that one's safe. should be okay now. Ah, pardon. Let me just chuck this in here. Okay, now we can get back to the mining. Get psyched, people. Here we go. Maybe this is not the best idea I've ever had. Oh, I forgot. Going to pick up blocks all the way down. Well, there are worse things, I suppose. Hmm. Well, that's awesome. That's a nope. Oh wait, I forgot the music. There we go.
And it's the best beat I've found.
I think that one's a skip too. am a little surprised we haven't found, you know, at least a little more netherite. I would have expected to find, like, a second piece by now, hopefully. So I hope I haven't just, you know, missed them. Should almost grab like a texture pack that just turns netherite like lime green or something. Actually, wait a second. I can do that. If I switch to central monitor instead, you guys can actually see what's happening. And then we go to here. Minecraft, resource pack, workshop, I think that's it. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's already running. That's fine. Now it's loading. Title, fast find netherite, or obvious netherite. Spell obvious correctly. Block and wait, it's ancient ruins, isn't it? Ancient debris. Okay. And we'll also edit that one. Okay, there we go. Then we wait for paint.net to load. Be here for a bit. Oh, it's thinking about it. Really thinking about it. Now it's not responding. Now it's thinking about it some more. There we go. Here's the side. You can ever zoom in. Oh, okay. Okay, and yeah, I think lime green is... Well, let's actually go with purple. Like a bright magenta. Actually, magenta's... I feel like maybe green is the best option. we save it. Yep. Okay. Now we save it, then we go back to Resource Pack Workshop here, and we edit, and we do the exact same adjustment. And that should stand out really nicely for us. We should not have any difficulty seeing that. And while we're here, let's chuck in some contrast. Brighten it up a bit. Just do some of that contrast just to make it a little less disgusting to look at. Yeah. There we go, lovely, beautiful. Export pack to Minecraft. Obvious netherite. Add pack to selected on top. Export successful. Close. No? Okay, cool. Which means now if we go to video settings, resource packs, here we go. Yes, right at the top. Now it should be easier to see if there's any netherite. Just do a quick sweep through some of our tunnels here. Actually, you know what? Let's just press on. No, not seeing any bright green netherite here. Any netherite, bright green or otherwise. Google lied to me, perhaps. Definite possibility. deep gassed. It's really far down. Okay, this music is too loud. Okay, and well. Ooh. It really would be nice to actually see some netherite at some point. Well, maybe Google did lie to me. Let's try the wiki instead of Google. Ancient debris. Natural generation. On average, Y level 15. 15, people! lied to me. It said 12. How could you do this, Google? It's 15. It's Y level 15. I'm such an idiot. I shouldn't have listened to Google. I should have trusted my gut. I should have trusted the other people on this server. We dug all their tunnels at Y level 15. Look at this. Y level? Guess which Y level? 15. Wouldn't it be great if we found some netherite right around now? Yeah, sure would be. Yeah, the bedway is definitely more efficient. I don't happen to have such a massive surplus of beds, though. Go this way. Yes. Okay. 3 altogether. I suppose they are often clustered a little bit. That's more like it. That is what I am talking about. Shame. I mean, I suppose this is as good a way up as any. I may or may not be regretting that choice. Actually, nope, we're definitely regretting that choice.
Pájaros no cantan como te amo. El sol no brilla como te amo. Y la noche no se calle.
think maybe we will dig our up elsewhere.
Otro mundo me llama, pero no puedo oír. Otro tiempo me llama, pero no puedo La única vida que conozco es en la que te amo. La única agua que mata mi sed es el agua de mis lágrimas. Porque la única verdad que conozco es en la que te amo. Es
I
en
think
la
it's
que
definitely
te
taking quite a
amo.
beating.
Es en la que te amo. Es en la que te amo.
That's not gonna work. This might not work either. Okay, that's not gonna work. Dang nabbit. Nice. Go away. Now we need to figure out a way to get from here to our home. Which might be a little tricky. Or might not, hard to say. Not really seeing any indicators as to other people having really made a long-standing path this direction. So I'm just gonna do one of these. Okay. I think we might have just gone from one precarious position to another. Okay, we should be fine digging through this. At least relatively fine. Oh, I'm going the wrong way entirely, aren't I? Yup. Big brain. Ah. Nice. We have enough netherite for one piece of armor at the moment. And my pickaxe looks like this. Alright, gotta lock up. Okay, time to recharge the pickaxe. I'm going the wrong direction. I think we can still get there from here. Not 100% sure though. Of course. Antithesis added again. On the other hand, Viata is looking pretty nice, pretty good. The Dark Oak's not so bad when it's that large, I suppose. I do think Spruce would definitely, spruce it up. I may be a duke, but it doesn't mean I, can't make terrible puns. This looks really nice. Nice little chapel. Little colonnade here. Nice. Not sure why there's those gaps. Maybe they're not supposed to be there. I haven't actually been inside, but so far, looking pretty swifty. Although I think it would have been nice to see it use sort of the terrain a little bit more. As it is, there really isn't terrain for it to use, so... But hey, to each their own, right? It does really allow you a lot of freedom with what you do with it, because you're basically building on a flat plane. And you can do whatever you want. But personally, I think it's a little bit nicer to see the terrain. Also helpful, I find. It's just easier to have some good inspiration when there's something that's preventing you from doing what you would normally do. If you're forced to make an interesting decision, chances are you'll make an interesting decision. I never did put anything down here.
So late there's only change and nothing less. Yes, where you been, my dear? Oh, I was just out with some friends.
I have a feeling we might be just a little stuck. Just maybe. Yeah. Unless there's some way we can sort of get a super cheaty double jump going. Hmm. Wait, did they go further down? Maybe I can actually get out then. No. Hmm. Well, this is a fine pickle.
Long before the winter had passed, while we
There we go.
still had our
I
dreams,
figured there'd be a way to do it.
you used to say there would be better
Just have to
days.
time it really,
Just you
really
wait,
perfectly.
you'll see. Chasing Victorian dreams of roasted apples and the smell of morning scones, of candlelight and carriage rides, of winter green and snow. He slept for days, he never changed the
I definitely
clock
removed
at
this one earlier today.
daylight savings time till
It's 2 a.m. We've been going, for 2 hours. Yeah. I almost just want to hire somebody to get netherite for me. What's my balance? I have $800. Yeah, I can probably afford to pay somebody to get most of my gear. What's a reasonable price for netherite? I have So I think that's 20. Before I've estimated it at 20 diamonds worth per netherite. So 1 diamond is 20, so this is 20 squared is 400. So let's see how many ingots we can get for 400. Okay, so I've posted that. We'll see who responds, if anyone responds. And I'm gonna go do something else. It was fun getting all dressed up. I'm going to have to keep this outfit in mind, because it's one that I have, and it's relatively simple, and looks pretty snazzy. Not gonna lie. Look good. You look very majestic. Imperial. Gotta see this in full webcam mode. I do wish I had a bit of a more proper sash instead of, you know, a tie. But hey, it's not half bad. Looks pretty good. If I say so myself, especially considering I got it all together so quickly. Just had the shirt at one point. I was like, we gotta go fancier than that. So then we got the vest. And I was like, oh wait, I have a nice coat. Or at least it looks nice for video. It's not really a very nice coat to wear in Alberta winter, but hey, nice looking coat. Very spiffy. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite fit me, which is why I'm not wearing it with the sleeves. As you can see, it's definitely a little short, especially when I wear both sleeves. See? Pretty short. But if you don't pay attention to that, it's pretty good. It's also a little short in the length, little shorter than I think would be ideal. It only goes like midway down my shins. Be nice if it went all the way down my shins. One of these days, when I've got a little more cash, I fully intend to buy a full wool overcoat that is decently well fitted to me, and not this. I have a nice coat that is a little more formal and also a little warmer. And this one is very thin, but it gets the job done, and I got it for very, very cheap. And then I have, you know, proper warm coats that don't look very nice at all, but very warm, which is very handy when it gets to the week of -40 or so. Anyhow, this has been way too long of a digression about coats. Thank you all for tuning in. I don't know when I'll see you again. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. Heck, maybe never. Never know. Anyhow, thank thank you all very much for tuning in, especially because it's the second time today for some of you. I really do appreciate it. Bye.
Para que lembramos da vida, chorar, sonhar. Para que lembremos de alegria, dançar e tocar. Para que lembramos da vida, chorar e sonhar. Para que lembremos, para que lembremos, para que lembremos, ale, 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 ale. Para que lembremos, ale, alegria.